Hello all, Brian here with Spontaneous Creations by Brian. What I got tonight is 12 by 12 canvas. I got Creative Inspiration paints. I got some light green, some purple lake, phthalo blue, cadmium yellow hue, lamp black, and titanium white. They do have a little bit more white than anything. There's about, these are 3-ounce cups, there's about 1.5 ounces, or about 2.5 ounces of paint for each color except for white. There's a little more white. These are different medium tonight. What I got as a medium is 60% glue all, 30% Floetrol, and 10% water. And that's mixed to consistency with paint. Not quite 1-to-1, a little more medium than paint, not a lot, but I really hope you can see that. I'm going to hold that real close. That's about what you want for consistency, or that's about what I use. Let's see if we can get some purple up there. Can't really see it, can you? Some people might think this is too thin. Some people might think it's too thick. I think it'll work out just fine. I have used this medium before, and I like it. It's all right. Anyway. What I got here is some Spot On Treadmill Belt Lubricant, 100% silicone. I'm going to put 2 drops in the colors, not in black and white. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. The green might have got a third. The yellow is most of it hit on the stick. Okay, so 2, 2, 3, and 4. So more than I wanted, and I'm just gonna stir that in a bit. Not really whip it, just stir it in a few times. And just the white and the black for a second too. Now my white's a bit thick, but I think it'll be alright. You see that? They also say try this. This is one way to see if your paint's the right consistency. Scrape it off of your stick like so, and then just kind of stir it and lift it. It flows, the flow doesn't really break. Anyway, when you take your stick like that, and if you run your finger through it, like so, if that paint rushes back together and you can't see the stick in between, your paint's too thin. That's about right. It doesn't really move, but it does flow with some weight behind it. And it builds a little pile on a pile on a pile to test if you want to try it. If you want to look at it that way. Okay, let's do this. And I got a big cup here. I'm not going to fill this cup all the way. I've noticed some of the other artists, they use bigger cups than the amount of paint they need. I usually use the right size cup and fill the whole thing up. They leave some room in there. I'm not sure why, but I'm going to try it. Got my anyway, this is an 18-ounce cup. I sprayed it with some blaster silicone, this stuff here, which people have, I see people get super good results using it. I don't seem to get good results. It doesn't really, I don't know if I use enough or too much, or I'm worried about this silicone reacting with the paint and it being not good. I just realized my camera bounced. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for any of the bouncy camera. I noticed it in my last video and then I forgot to fix it. So what I got here is a giant cup. Got these colors that I'm going to pour into the cup, and then I'm going to do something amazing on the canvas. Again, 12 by 12 canvas. They say 12 by 12 canvas should only take about 9 ounces of paint. I always use more paint than I need, so I'm guessing I'm going to probably do about 12 to 14 on it. I'm going to try this down the side thing too. White, what was I going to do? White and then purple. Yellow. I don't usually pour my paints in a cup like this. I don't know why I am not going to. Blue. I don't know why I was trying to adopt somebody else's technique there, because I've never had no problems with the way I pour the paints in the cup, I think. White on there. I really like this green. Start my second layer with the green. Go some blue next to the green. Some purple on it. Yellow on top of the purple, and that's because I really like yellow and black too. Didn't use no reds in this. Usually I'm big reds, but let's start this one with the blue. Blast the blue in there. Oh, I didn't put no white in there that time. I missed my white. We'll try it. Do it that way. Blast the green on top. Go yellow. So, this being an 18-ounce cup, I'm using way too much paint on this painting. Oh well. And white. Now, I have not put a base coat down. I'm kind of getting away from that. It's not that I think it's a waste of paint. Yes, it is. I think it's a waste of paint. I think you can you can come up with the same effect. Let me rephrase that. Some techniques need it. This technique does not. A flip cup really doesn't need a base coat. Let's get this crap out of the way real quick. So what I'm going to attempt to do is a series of different mediums. This is the first one. I guess I should have mentioned that sooner. Anyway, we got way too much paint for this canvas on here, but we're going to do it anyway. Flip that cup up in that corner. Oh, look at the silicone's working. The paint is releasing from the cup like nobody's business. That is the best I've had that blaster silicone spray work for me. And I'm going to leave it for a minute. Because looking through the, I don't know if you guys can see that through that on the camera, but looking through the bottom at the top of this paint here, there's super cool looking cells in there. Cigarette went out. Anyway, I'm going to try and do, like, this is 60 glue, 30 Floetrol, 10 water. I'm going to do a glue and water only medium. I usually use Floetrol and water, so I'm going to do another one of those. I might get some Liquitex, I might get some Global, and do like 5 different paintings. All with these same craft or creative inspiration paints. All basically the same thing. This is going to look either terrible or really cool, I think. I think I waited long enough. And I'm going to flip it and go this way with it. It looks really thin. The cup came out pretty clean. I mean, there's some on there, but so I gotta wait. I need to teach myself more patience. I don't know about you guys, but kind of liking what I'm seeing so far. A little piece of paper I'm going to use for a catcher, but move that up. Let's see that. That's pretty cool looking there. This edge is pretty cool looking this way. I'm going to tilt that way first. Just going to go slow. Okay, back and forth. Just kind of move that paint. I got to teach myself using the weight of the paint control, if that makes any sense. I usually go way too fast and just slam it around. You know, you got to come back to that center with the weight of that paint. There's a lot of paint on here. There's a lot of paint on here. I think I can use this paint catcher for this corner also. I don't know why I'm being so awkward, but see, there is so much paint on here right now. There's cells everywhere. There's so much paint left on here. It's not even funny. I mean, it looks kind of cool. This is way cool up in here. The purple left on there was better. So, whoa. I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna dump some paint off. See something really cool there that I just poured off. But there is still too much paint on here. But I really like that. Really like that. And I wonder, I'm going to hit it with a torch again. Wondering if I get a bunch of white specks. Don't want a bunch of white specks, but I do want to torch it again. Because there's a lot of air bubbles. I can see a lot of air bubbles. Every one of those air bubbles potentially holds white. But did get something cool going on right there real quick. I like it. It's kind of cool looking. Wonder what happens if I over torch it. Exactly what I thought was going to happen. Didn't ruin it, but didn't want that. It's okay. Be alright. Yep, a few white dots popping up everywhere. I love this green and black and yellow mix up here. Purples all through. The purples are everywhere. Purples made pinks. I'm happy with it. Hope you guys like it. It's really hard for me to bring you all the way down to zoom in on it, but this is what we can do. That's pretty cool. When I hit it with the torch a little bit too much over there, that created some cool little white cells and multicolored cells there. You can see the white dots have come up. So a cool looking blue river thing running through there. Kind of cool looking. And when I hit it with the too much here, these white dots appeared, which from back here it doesn't look bad, but this is awesome. Right in through here, and the yellow rivers. The blue rivers through there are really cool looking. Okay, enough bragging. That is 12 by 12 with Creative Inspiration paints. Medium is 60% gluol, 30% Floetrol, 10% water, mixed to the desired consistency with the Creative Inspirations light green, purple lake, phthalo blue, cadmium yellow hue, lamp black, titanium white. This video has been long enough. Hope you like it. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and hit that bell if you want to see upcoming videos. I'm going to do a series of these different medium ones. Not all these same colors, but the same brand of paint. You guys have a good night. DOG out.